Tiny Cat. Your favorite viewer is in the chat, and it's Nick the Frenchie. So you get pets. Oh, he's turning away from the camera. Nick the Frenchie, first. I was thinking about this when the notification showed up. Hey, welcome in, Alex B. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Chrono Trigger, and it's great. And we are about to stream for like a little bit, big boy Sean, because it's already 8 o'clock. I don't know how late I can stay up. Simon D. How's everyone doing? We got to break the seal. Man, I've been saving the game a lot. Like, look at this. I played 18 hours for this file and saved 71 times. This one I've only played 1420 Blaze Up hours, and I've already saved 64 times. I love saving the game to make sure that I don't mess something up, Noble Scrunchy. But before we do anything, let's change the window color. And let's save the game. Glad I caught the beginning of a stream. Hey, and like it says in the chat, let me pin this message here. Like it says in the chat, if we get any donations, let's do some squats. Thank you so much for the 132 reps last time. Also, if you donate $10, you get to choose my party composition, Dendon Tucker. Hey, KarmaJolt, what you doing tonight? Yo, Dendon Tucker, have you ever played this game? It's called Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo, and it is from, like, 1995. I just need to move one more window. And it's one of the greatest games of all time. It's top 10, for sure. Top 10 greatest game of all time. Okay, so, last we left off, we actually made it to 12,000 BC. We made it to a new era in time, and Matthew Brown, it was fun, it was pretty cool. People there were like, so full of themselves, because they can use magic, so can I. But it turns out, like, basically that entire timeline seemed like there was a huge divide between the haves and the have-nots, right? And the people who could use magic we're like, ah yes, we are the enlightened ones. And the earthbound ones who cannot use magic, they're basically our slaves and they're building an undersea palace for us. In the meantime, though, we saw that someone from that time period basically had the exact same pendant as our friend Updog. So we were... And they were using it to open sealed doors, the same kind of doors that we had seen in the future. So, we got our pendant powered with the same power that their pendant is powered by. Just watched your vid on using fairies to copy items in Ocarina of Time. Does it work on the bow so you can have double the amount of arrows? Big boy Sean, no, so the way the glitch works is you can't copy items. You can duplicate bottles, specifically. So I'm not sure if there is a way to get double arrows. What's up, dog? D-Buggy? She is a water-type Pokemon? Let's put our water team in here. Anyway, long story short, our pendant can now open sealed doors and those sealed chests that were sealed by a similar power. D-Buggy and Soul Wave and Simon D. Wow, reductive, Simon D. And we were like, why don't we go to the frickin' future and open up some of those doors that we couldn't open before? A cranky teenager. Simon D. Her dad was basically like, you're not allowed to have friends or opinions, and we're going to execute one of your friends because you're not being ladylike. So, like, I can get why she's a little upset about that. They were like, basically like, Zelda is a terrorist who tried to kidnap you. And she's like, no, I just made a friend at the festival. And they were like, nope, nope, nope. He's a terrorist. He tried to kidnap you. We're gonna execute him. Reducto ad absurdum, FTW. Should we ride the wind, babe? Johnny, my friend, why can't this guy join the party? Hey, looks like you have a neat gadget there. Ask RXXR how to use it. This guy's gonna shuffle in. Oh, I know what he's talking about. Okay, okay. Greetings, life forms. No, I'm just kidding. This is my real voice. I am RXXR, the log keeper. I'll record your 3 fastest times. There are 2 ways to race Johnny. Which do you prefer? L and R change perspective? Wait, what? Let's do mode 1 with turbo boosts. Let's use L and R to change perspective. L and R don't seem to be doing anything right now. Why does it say that? What's it talking about with L and R change perspective? Oh, dang, I got blocked so hard there. I used a boost straight into his back. Just beat him. Yeah, this is F-Zero suddenly. A KOTOR 1 or 2 stream would be the ish. Knights of the Old Republic. Big Boy Sean. I never played that game. But I watched someone play a little bit of it, and it seemed wacky. In a great way. You beat me? I don't get it. Bro, I've beaten you a bunch of times. That's a new high score. Impressive. Thanks. 896 is my time? All right, let's go to a bunch of these domes and open some sealed doors that we couldn't open. Besealed for. That was not a joke. Guys, I'm feeling freaking fantastic today, so thank you for asking. Had a great day. Let me tell you about it. Lemo Bree 69, welcome in. Literally the greatest Star Wars game ever. Greater than Rebel Assault 2. Oh, there's no sealed door for me? Maybe there's one down here, I don't know. I had a great too, says Nick the Frenchie. I had a great day too, says Nick the Frenchie. It's Lame Aubrey. You know what? You might have told me that before. Lame Aubrey. Is Aubrey her real name? I guess you don't have to tell me that. Hey KarmaJolt, how many of your viewers in this live stream will say Pepsi is the best soda to drink than Dr. Pepper? Dendon Tucker? 4 is my guess. Been curious since I subbed. Why the sunglasses? Yeah, Lame Aubrey. Thank you for correcting me, by the way. So I do have an eye condition. It's called keratoconus, and it makes me very light sensitive. So basically the way it worked was when I started live streaming in my old apartment in Kansas City, I had a really harsh lighting setup. But, you know, it looked good on camera, so I was like, okay, what do I do about this? And I just decided, oh, sunglasses is the obvious solution. And then I realized, like, okay, I also have multiple pairs of sunglasses. So, perhaps, I can make this a fun little channel gimmick. A toad who codes. Future you don't need shades for. They blocked out the sun with Lavos' needles. Toad who codes. I was reading that description of the, of that walk-on-water glitch that you posted in Discord. I gotta say, man, it didn't make any sense. So I couldn't find anything about it online. Are we sure this glitch exists? Or perhaps is it in a different version of Chrono Trigger? Wait. I saw a door. Maybe I go this way. Mellow Yellow Pepsi is better. Wait, what? Aces, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, I guess I should talk more to be noticed. Yeah, okay, so let me finish at least one thought here. In my old apartment, I had a really harsh lighting setup, so I decided to wear sunglasses. But then I realized... I'll make you a short, Karma. Okay, Toad, that would be great. Then I realized, like, it's actually really funny if I switch my glasses between, you know, every cut and just don't say anything about it. So then it became a running joke. Yeah, we got some good stuff here. We got a Lumen robe. That might be a ladies only thing. Magic defense +5. Not quite as good as the red mail. But what else did we get? We got a tab, and we got an elixir, and a hit ring. We got some tabs we could use. Let's keep tabs on those tabs. And then, actually, what if I give her the hit ring? Strike plus 10. That gives her 6 more offense. Not quite as great as just giving her the gold earring, which is slightly better than the silver... Oh wait, she's wearing the silver stud. Silver stud cuts her MP use by 50%, I think. The gold earring increases maximum HP by 50%. Let's give that to Samus, because that's just a straight-up upgrade there. Ask the Persians for help. Their arrows will black out the sun. Is that a 300 reference? Anyway, yeah, at this point I have approximately 140-ish pairs of sunglasses. I collect them when I see them for free. Like the other day, there was like a cultural festival downtown, and Martin's Point, a healthcare company, was giving out these for free. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm taking another Martin's Point sunglasses. I have like 6 pairs of sunglasses from them. And not just because I used to work for them. But yeah, Aces, welcome in. I was gonna say I had a great day today. Went to Chis G's house around 11 o'clock. We went to the thrift store to get some items related to a, hey fellas, look, the seed sprouted. Yo, hell yeah, plants. We got some items related to, we went to a friend's birthday party that was golf themed for some reason, but it was fun. And then after that, I went on a date with Genevieve B, and it was too short, but it was a great time. It was fantastic. It was just what I needed. Did I mention I bought an e-bike? Nick the Frenchie, tell me about it. Hey Karma, happy Spider-Man Day, says Sammy the Tanuki. Spider-Man Day, you say? Also, your earlier CT videos are cute. Finch's cheek, you were so young. You have like a set of shorts up for the glitches every few years. Yeah, Totu Code, so like I started making glitch shorts like when YouTube Shorts first became a thing. Mega Harv got me into that. Yay, that answers my question. Good, Soulwave. Thanks for being here. Alex B, I'm emulating, so the sound effects aren't perfectly accurate. That sound, specifically. Whew. It's cute, though. Let's just Lightning 2 here. Get ice cream. Soulwave? I wish. Alright, so I'm probably going the wrong way. Can't wait to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. Sammy the T. I might have... I think I saw a commercial for it, but it was also related to Domino's Pizza. Again, glasses change. I'll use the new monster again tomorrow. Aces? Just because I'm feeling good and just because it's you, you get the weird ones. Yo, Denton Tucker, V8? Underrated. Is this... Wait. How do I get out of here, actually? How do I just go through? That's where I came from, right? Oh, wait, I go to the upper left here. Glasses looking like Bonk? Solidus. Welcome in. Elaborate. You mean my friend Dustin Bonk? For frame perfect stuff on emulation, do you occasionally turn down the frame rate? No, Toad Who Codes. I just keep trying. Glad to hear you had a good day, man. Yo, it was amazing, Debuggy. And I had sushi? But yeah, it had been forever since I took Genevieve B to Arcadia, which is the arcade bar that I go to for my skee-ball league. And we played a little bit of skee-ball. We played Deal or No Deal and broke it. The game actually crashed on us. But then she played some Wreck-It Ralph while I played Donkey Kong. Yay, Gurren Lagann. Soul Wave, I still haven't seen that. These guys survived a lightning too? The shades are pointing. Yeah, they're dangerous too. Bandcamp was not great. Kinda glad it was my last one. Oh no, Aces! You wanna talk about it? This is something you've been to before? Still Latonic. I didn't expect that guy to respawn like that. Wait, where the frick am I going? Oh, you know what I never noticed? There's a big old 16 right here because this is Lab 16. Straw Hat Brian. I don't think I ever saw that before. Bangor Dome. Hardly knew Or Dome. Doing squats today? Debuggy? Yeah, if we get any donations, we'll do some squats. Also, if you want to donate $10 or more, you can choose my party layout. Yo, we got the charm top. And a wallet. These accessories are useful for getting stuff. The wallet turns XP into G? I don't know if I'll ever need that. The charm top, on the other hand, increases the chances that charm will be successful. And why don't we go ahead and learn that? Is it me, or do those sunglasses have Boomer Kawanger energy? Simon D, I get it. But also, more people will equate them to... apparently there's a character in Gurren Lagann, is the name of the anime, is that correct? Jubajube, how are you? I could have teleported here, I realize now. Hey, KarmaJolt, do some people shorten her name to Gen B? Yes, thank you for asking, Dendon Tucker. I'm sure if you ask her, she will tell you that she's fine with that. Chill Nix. Ooh, yeah, now that our pendant has been powered up, there's a lot of stuff to find. Such as this magic tab. Yo, Nick the Frenchie with the cool... Man, I actually can't read with these. Nick the Frenchie with the cool €2 saying not to brag, but I had all-you-can-eat Korean BBQ? That is a flex. Hey, we got the gold stud. Yo, put le croissant in the chat for Nick the Frenchie. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got 2 squats to go. And I was gonna say, let's get the charm ability. Dang, we need a lot of skill points for that. But it allows you to steal, and in this game, you can actually steal some pretty darn good stuff. Let's use the gold stud on someone. Usually I give it to Samus toward the end of the game. But the gold stud, very, very economical equipment. MP use cut by 75%. Gurren Lagann was probably the best ever anime. Yeah, Chill Nixon. I was gonna say, a lot of people will say, call me Sasser. Those glasses either remind them of Gurren Lagann or they remind them of Quint from one of the Mega Man Game Boy games. He's basically Mega Man, but but in the timeline where, like, Dr. Wily captures him and sends him back to the past, right? Dual charm with Marley is the best. Solidus? Is that even, like, necessary? Yo, Debuggy with a cool $5 saying, can I convince you to do a... Hold on 1 second. A single 5-second long negative rep instead of 5 quick ones? 5 countdown, explode up. Been wanting to suggest negatives. Explode! Anytime! Yo, put the bugs in the chat for debuggy. Okay, so what you're saying is go down slowly for 5 seconds, and then up kind of fast? Is that what you meant? Hey, thank you so much for the cool $5. Alright, let's go back to Proto Dome. You can get more rare items from monsters that have them. Also makes stealing from enemies easier. Okay, so... monsters have like a rare and a common drop in this game as well. So, Solidus, that sounds useful, but I guess I just don't know which enemies to use it on. Like, it would be way easier... or way more useful if I knew... where to apply it. Oh shoot, I might have to go back across the lab again to go... I might be looking for a different dome around here. Exactly. It forces balancing muscle activation and is technically a more effective workout. I'm shaking when I do even just a few. Alright, for you, Debuggy, I'll try it. Alright. Okay, let's go back across Lab 32 again. Hey, buddy, let's race! He's always down to race, which I appreciate. I have a faster acceleration. But, you know what? We're like all over the place here. What a weird minigame with awesome music. Yo, Nick the Frenchie with a cool €2. Hey, thank you so much. I'll read it in a second. I'm concentrating so hard. What happens when you lose? We'll never know. We'll never freaking know. Scud X, last night something else exploded. My belly. Yeah, because that Korean BBQ. Hey, thank you so much for the cool €2. Put the croissant in the chat. If Jinbi was in this live chat, she would agree that Pepsi goes good with pizza. Dendon Tucker, she's got plans tonight, but like, would love for her to show up. Yo, Alex B has been a member for 14 months, saying, played a lot of Dragon Quest 1 HD while visiting my mom. The story is vastly expanded, and the game is actually hard. I heard it was really good. Yo, everyone put a B in the chat for Alex B. Hey, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. That's like 9 years on some other planet. Notice that I'm behaving real hard. Yeah, no, Nick DeFrenchie, I liked the switch there. The bait and switch. This is... okay, I think now is the point in the game where you're actually required to go across the sewer. Let's fight these eggs. Yeah, we'll get the Aussie pants, Solidus. Been listening to a lot of Mega Man X OST. Trico, what's the best song from Mega Man X? Chat, what's the best song from Mega Man X? My first ever YouTube video was a Mario Paint composer rendition of arrangement of Armored Armadillo's theme from Mega Man X. But if it's not Spark Mandrill's theme or Storm Eagle, Chubajube says Spark Mandrill. Aiming for wings. Carl Bowen, I ate plenty today. Keeper's Dome, huh? Oops. Sorry about that. Emulator stuff. Don't worry about it. I usually do the sewers when I need to climb the mountain. Am I going the wrong way? The professor's programming was, in a sense, his own eulogy. Soon I too will be able to sleep forever. But first, there's one thing I must do. Hold on, give me a minute. Program error. My memory banks have failed. Hold on. Something will jog my memory here. Yo, let's bang on these computers here. Just smash the keyboard, not sure. The pendant shimmers. Alright, Debuggy, so this is gonna count as 5 reps, okay? Let's try it. So down for 5 seconds, then explode, or whatever he said. Alright, we got 40 pounds of weight, like always. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up! Alright. You know what? Let's do some more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. That was like 9 reps total. I counted each of those as 1. 1, because I don't know if I'm like doing them right. Karma is nagging us? Wait, what are you talking about, Chill Nix? That's exactly what I'm doing. Debuggy for you? I'll quadruple your request. Anyway, we opened a door or something. Huh? Get out of my way, stupid lights. To those who opened the door, I am Balthazar, the guru of reason. I once lived in the kingdom of Zeal. A great disaster in Zeal somehow threw me into this era. To my surprise, Lavos exists here, and I suspect in other periods as well. Eons ago, Lavos descended from the heavens. Burrowing deep into the world's core, Tiny Cat hopping up on the desk. He began to consume our planet's energy and grow stronger. Tiny Cat, look this way. Yeah. Tiny Cat, you're consuming energy and growing stronger. Stone Pony, how are you? Ever play PS1 Grandia? I have Grandia on PS1, actually. Never streamed it, but we could. Star Ocean? I have the second one. Never really got into them, but I have them. Rakupo! Lavos disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Guardia in the year 600. Then Tucker, usually when someone pops up in the stream, it's Tiny Cat. In 1999, Lavos claims this area and reigns from high atop Death Peak. Lavos continues to replicate like a giant parasite. He is consuming our world. Forced to live here, I continue to conduct research on Lavos, but I am growing old, and it's impossible to keep sane in such trying times. So before I lose it completely, I shall safeguard my data and my ultimate creation. How I long to return home, but I have grown frail. So you who have opened the door, I leave things in your hands, Carl Bowen. Tiny Cat versus Gato win, placing bets on Tiny Cat. Carl Bowen, they're a tag team. They're partners. An egg in these trying times. That's basically how you can describe Chrono Trigger, Trico. Nate Logic, get this man a check for his narrative voice. Hey, appreciate you. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. And only Link, I mean, Zelda, can defeat Ganon. The odds will be against you, but you are true heroes. The world is in your hands. Open now the last door and take what you find there. My last invention. My wings of time. Also, forks that you can put in a microwave. The pendant shimmers. Damn, shimmers like hell. Yeah, Den and Tucker, I would love to get back into Ace Attorney. Hey Samus, can you tell me what this is? This must be the invention Balthazar spoke of. She's a genius. What would I have done without that insight? Stick is like, What this thing? It is... I love how it's called the Wings of Time, but it doesn't seem to have any wings. We were just talking about wings, right? I already had sushi today, so... Intertemporal whip. Chill Nix? Yeah, what kind of radio stations this thing gets? Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? You chose the sexiest possible form for your robot body. Yeah, I know. Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie with the cool €2 saying, spoiler, it was wooden microwavable fork. Yes, he invented wood. Nick DeFrenchie, but that's extra impressive considering there are no trees in this era. Like, everything has been wiped out. Hey, put le croissant in the chat for Nick DeFrenchie. Thank you so much for the cool €2. Took me forever to figure out how to use this thing the first time. It flies through time, not space. Carl Bowen, but he still called it the Wings of Time, so you figured it would have wings. Or were you addressing a different point? Anyway, there's something I need to explain, dude. Namely, how to transcend time. Croissant! Thank you, Nate Logic. Press the Y button for the time gauge. Then use the L and R buttons to select an era. You don't. You can just use the D-pad. Oh yeah, before you go, why don't you, Shoot, wait, did somebody donate to name the Wings of Time? I totally forgot. Name my time machine. Yeah, it's usually called Epic, and it's Epic Gamer Moment. Last time I think I called it Tacos. Maybe that was like years and years ago. Should we call it Lavos, maybe? Let's see how that looks. That's dumb as hell, actually. Hop aboard. Plants did die because lavas blocked the sun. How do I hop aboard? Do I use this thing? Oh, here we go. Mumble, 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 mumble. Yeah, no, we couldn't hear what he was saying because of all the noise. Take off, get off. In that order, huh? Whoa, look at this. We can go places now. Yeah, no, I think you're supposed to do this, right? Someone said Arby's. Don't remember if it was a donation. Lavos alive? I think it might have been a donation. Rock Kupo, thank you. That was it, actually. That might have been a Nick D donation. And I failed to write it down, so I'm glad you remembered. That's why we saved a state there. Is this your first playthrough? Blackalorean? No, but it's been, I don't know, it's probably been like, 7 years since I played this game. Take off! Arby's. We have the meats. in any era. That was it. Yeah, Carl Bowen. Are bees alive? Bees are alive. But yeah, Blackalorian, welcome in. Traveling at warp speed. Arby's is capable of this. I went to the wrong time period. Nope, BK is better than Arby's. Yeah, but can Burger King... This is the 600 AD theme, but it's playing in 12,000 BC. Is this a bug? We got the wrong music to play during this blizzard, everyone. Wait a second. ScudX, bug alert is right. What if I go to a different era? What happens then? Okay, that's the correct music. But then if I go back, will it play the drum and beat rhythm? Huh. I guess the game expects you to go directly here. And the... Maybe the correct sound effect for this blizzard is supposed to play after the cutscene? But the developers never expected you to go to, like, a different place before you go to 12,000 BC here? It could be an emulation thing, ScudX. Because I am not playing on actual hardware. But I have never encountered this. That's kind of neat. Alright. You can do the save anywhere glitch with Wingless Epic and get some fun stuff to happen. Total Codes, that is so ambiguous that I cannot imagine what you mean right now. Yeah, usually in this era you can hear blizzard sound effects, like it sounds like there's wind blowing and stuff, right? Carlos Phillips, welcome in. What's up, KarmaJolt? Hope I'm not too late. Just got done eating dinner. Hey, welcome in. Had some Velveeta shells and cheese. Some hamburger mixed in. Yo, hell yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, Ayla tanking the blizzard almost naked. You made a short about it. The 2 frame of saving, you have to frame perfect reset the game and load, and it keeps the half value on your position. Yeah, no, Total Codes, I understand how the save anywhere glitch works. I guess I just don't know how it would apply to what you're trying to tell me. This is Algetty, the village of the Earthbound ones. Ever done a randomizer for... I've never played a randomizer of anything for some reason, Blackalorian, but, like, I should. It looks extra fun with this game. Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace and were never seen again. Yeah, that's... Want to buy something? We can get a Demon Edge. Couldn't we have bought this from Medina Village for way more money? Dang, stuff's expensive here. Megaton arm. get glow helms. Can only the dudes equip the glow helms? I guess so. Alright, let's get out of here. Yo, Carlos Phillips with the cool $1.50. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put a car and a Phillips head screwdriver in the chat. Thank you for the little flower super sticker. Hey, appreciate you. You know what? I'm rounding it up to 4. We have 4 squats to go. We Earthbound ones lack magical powers. That's why we were banished from Zeal. Yeah, because we can't shoot lightning from our hands. Yeah, no, that's a reason to get banished. I get it. The Queen put the Mammon machine in the Ocean Palace to absorb Lavos' energy. Is that safe? I don't know. Either I am just misremembering steps, or I've just gotten old. Right now I'm cackling because my neighbors are blasting Creed so loud. So I hooked up a frequency generator and pumping infrasound? Well, Straw Hat Brian sent 5 KarmaJolt gift memberships, so we're gonna be pumping some iron here. Yo, thank you so much. Yo, put the hats in the chat. Straw Hat Brian, appreciate you. Carl Bowen, yo, nice. Got a membership. Cup Darkness. Adeline Petrisor. Citrus. Woof Meow Cat. Hey, welcome to the Karma crew. Yo, Straw Hat Brian, thank you so much. Frequency that induce ghost level fear and such. Total codes, doesn't it really depend on the ghost though? That's neat. Hey, put the hats in the chat for Straw Hat Brian. Is that safe? Yeah, no, she's known for her safety measures. She locked the Guru of Life on the mountain of wall for opposing her. The situation's hopeless. Yo, Carlos Phillips with another KarmaJolt membership. Yo, look at that. Put the hats and the cars and the screwdrivers in the chat. Tyler Morford, the God A membership. Hey, or like Tyler Moore memberships. Look at that. We got 40 rogue effects to go. I mean squats. Rogue effect, welcome in. Situation's hopeless. Yeah, no, you would totally listen to me. The Guru of Life said that Sir Janus has stronger powers than even Miss Shala. Janus must be using her and the Queen to get to Lavos. Yeah, that seems like something a child would do. Hey, thank you so much for the memberships, everyone.
The beast nest is dangerous. Better stay away, okay?
Oh, wait a second. I kind of want to do a grind to get these tech points. Because this specific battle, if you have the charm ability, I think you can steal some unique stuff. Spend the night? With you? Yeah, let's do it. What would you rather eat, KarmaJolt? Taco Bell or Arby's? Because I'm a Taco Bell person. I'm going to say Arby's just because I haven't had it in like 15 years. Long ago, the Earthbound ones and the Enlightened ones and the Earthbound ones lived as ones. As one. I can get the Arbo helm, Scud X.
The beast nest is dangerous. Better stay away, okay?
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Yeah, so I think all the enemies in this upcoming cave, you only get to fight them once. Am I right about that? And if you are, like, absurdly overleveled, you can charm them to steal stuff from them. And they all have good stuff, I'm pretty sure. So I kind of want to do that. Let's go out of our way to do something completely unnecessary this episode. How about that? That is what I am saying, everyone. So, in that case, what would be a good place for us to level up? Can we go to Magus's castle again and mess around with those enemies? Nate Logic, I am new farming. At the hunting grounds, Alex B? Does he give good tech points? You might be right about that. Yeah, and also those battles are quick and easy anyway. Finally found out croissant has an I in it, Frenchie. Yeah, croissant. It's croissant. He gives 30 tech points, huh? Yeah, you might be right. Okay. I don't mind a grinding stream here. New is king because you... Yeah, not to mention you can trade all these petals and fangs and horns and feathers for stuff. Oh, wait. I wanted to do lightning too, I think. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, I'm not a big fast food guy, and I don't want to, like, give any sort of shout-outs to any corporations or whatever, but, you know, I do appreciate when you get, like, a lot of food for a small amount of money, so, like, often, Domino's is, like, an okay deal. Best tech points are the rocks that lock you from using abilities. Oh, yeah, but that's... I don't know if I have, like, an immediate way to get to those, you know? Matthew Doucette, best game ever, created in the history of humanity, even surpassing chess. They should combine chess with Chrono Trigger. Didn't think I'd find myself trying to do a speedrun to show a thing only for you, Karma, Totu Codes. And then I'll make a short out of it only for you and everyone else on YouTube. Thank you. If you're wondering, it was in the Inichi speedrun tricks found last year. I may have heard of that speedrunner in a video by Dr. Swellman, maybe? I ain't finding the new. The problem is I gotta find him. I gotta actually get to the new when it's raining. Fossil Ape in Short Hall in Giant Claw 680 can charm infinite mega elixirs. Seems to recall this helping me whoop the whole game with just Chrono later. Who just put that in my chat? Skip Duffy, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not quite at that point yet, but I didn't know those gave mega elixirs. I know you can get mega elixirs from, like, the snaky-looking dudes in the Black Omen. Yeah, Carlos Phillips. So yes, that's correct. Later in the game, we will fight, actually, that's coming up kinda soon. On Mount Woe, there are those, like, rock-looking, mini-volcano kind of enemies. I don't need to Lightning 2 this much. And if you can beat them, they give you, like, 100 tech points. But I want to have the charm ability before I get there, so that we can get a very specific helmet. You go to the cave in 1600 BC, the room to the right down in the corner, pick up the item and stick it up your butt, says Sears. I knew that's where you were going. I knew that's where your immature mind was going, Sears. And I like it. Alright, I'm waiting for the rain here. Me and all my farmer friends. What's new with you? Whoa, that's my Discord. I meant to close that. We do have a Discord, by the way, everybody. There's a link to the Discord in the video description. Would would love to have you join our community and post cat pictures with us. Yo, shoot this dude. We beat him! We can tell because he's still standing there. Let me just, oops. Okay, we're good. Grimace getting savage. But he's very generous. Yeah, you're strong. Here, take. First time you beat him, he gives you the third eye accessory, which doubles your evade. Lean Donut, Karma, good news. My wife won her class for her bodybuilding show. She got a big medal. Hell yeah. Everyone put a big medal in the chat. Lean Donut, that's kind of sick. I have enough guest spots in no context fashion Karma shorts for like 3 users. So do codes. We can always fit 3 users in. Lead. Nate Logic, good medal. Yeah, Rock Kupo, we can trade the feathers and stuff for some pretty good items if we need cash, and like the stuff that that was at that shop was like pretty darn expensive. No more sweet water. Never happened before. I didn't realize this lady would stop healing you with the sweet water at any point in the game. Brr, cold. Because there's an ice age coming on. Bright fire, lavas fall. Get cold now. Stick quit chief. Kino now chief. Happens after lavas. Carl Bowen. I didn't realize that. Welcome. Alright, so do they still give the same stuff here? Yeah. Give me a fang and a horn. A fang and a feather. I'll give you a fang and a feather for Ruby Vest. Good. Yeah, you get decent money from this. What about horn, feather? Got a rock helm. Let's trade out some party members. I mean, obviously I have to keep Ayla in the party. I'm sorry, Stick in the party. That's a sticky situation, Karma. Yo, Toad Who Codes, oh my god. Chopped. We got a bunch of fangs and horns and feathers. Wonder if this beat influenced Turok. That's a game that I never played, Nate Logic. But I heard it was a blast. Just like Blast Core. Alright, I'm gonna wait here for the rain, I think, right? Completely inefficient way to farm. Turok is long but fun. I've had people describe me that way before, Nate Logic. Wait, what? What? Oh my god. Behave, Karma. Okay, Rogue Effect, I will. Let's hit him with X Strike. New appears in top left, top right, or bottom right in the rain. Yeah, I guess I don't really know where the third location is. Got him. 30 tech points. Yeah, that's pretty good. You strong. Here, take. You know what? I am strong, and I'm about to get stronger, everybody. Let's do 20 squats. All right, we ready? 40 pounds of weight. Let's do them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Sears, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 21. I love that this guy just left the conversation. Because it started to rain. He's like, wait, I gotta spawn somewhere else. Hold on. Hey, thanks for the reps, everybody. You know what? That last one didn't count. Whoa, never knew the text changed colors in the rain. Yeah, that happened to us earlier, too. He's right back. Oh, he ain't here? I'm disappointed. Frogs? Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Good workout. Noble Scrunchy says, 63 viewers and only 27 likes. Come on, people, we can do better than that. Hey, Noble Scrunchy? Thank you. Hey, handsome KJ. Yo, dead anarchist. Same to you, except without the KJ part. You know who else is handsome? Is this guy right here. Oh my god, tiny cat. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at that little face. Look at that doofy little mustache. Good boy. Tiny cat, you're doing great. PTC. Dendon Tucker with the croissant. I see you. Gage Chambers, how are you? We are just doing some grinding here. Okay, so where is the last new location? Can he be over here? Actually, I don't know where his other spawn location is. Northwest corner. Okay, thank you, Simon D. Right. I think you said that earlier, and I just thought it was the other way. Because I got west and east confused. Great, friend. Hey, appreciate you. What did we just learn? Leap slash? Neat. I wish a streamer would say my name on stream. No one ever pays attention to me, says Chairs. The goos level up. Oh wait, we might have gotten a level up, not learned a new skill. That's what that sound was, duh. I'm quieting the YouTubes, says Chairs. No. NGL, do a stream where chat is connected to the controls. Janet Lewis? Okay, I trust you. Welcome in. Of this game? How about we do a stream where chat is connected to the controls, but instead of this game, it's me logging in to pay my bills online. He's right there, I see him. Does his spawn location correspond to... Does it have any relation to your location? If you start on the upper level near the northwest corner, you'll have the best vantage point of potentially interacting with a new whenever it appears. Here, you strong take. Spawn location is random. Okay, thank you. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie with the cool €2. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put Le Croissant in the chat. He says, I see you, Chairs. I mean, Sears. I got you. Hey, appreciate you. Sears, you got by Nick DeFrenchie. Oh my god. Janet Lewis? Alright, I'm thinking about it now. We healing. Zap Happy, I see you. Alright, so we had to fight like 11 noos in order to learn the charm ability. I failed at Earthbound. I'd failed at Chrono Trigger. Wait, Gage Chambers, what are you talking about? Did you see that? There was like a bug that just flew right into my nose. That was unpleasant, everyone. Oh, I didn't realize I could run this way. We're making it. Let's go. He's here. Mr. Jablay, how are you? Free protein. Yes, yes, Nick DeFrenchie. Let's do, Spire is actually one of my favorite abilities. Just because of how extra and dumb and badass and also dumb it is. I'm gonna leap onto this enemy, put my sword there, let you lightning it, and that's the battle? Yeah, Janet Lewis, I've seen stuff like that, like Twitch plays Pokemon. Remember that? Luke D, bugs are almost all protein and free almost everywhere. Not around here. They're like, please Venmo me before you chomp. Just saying, Earthbound was a trek to get started. Oh, I love Earthbound. That was probably my first, like, RPG. That was the game that I was like, this is a weird style of video game. How do you do this? KJ, you say Spire is crazy and irresponsible, but with Volt Bite, Ayla just straight up gets electrocuted by Chrono directly. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I really appreciate both the seriousness and the goofiness of this game. Like, it's like... There's a giant space parasite that is destroying our entire planet, and our future looks freaking grim. I know this because I've been there. We have to save our world. But then, you know, it's like, oh, you need to get a clone of your friend from the festival. Let's play a crazy minigame. Also, this cat lady, you know, you can encase her with ice and throw her at a dinosaur if you want. That's kind of neat, right? Wouldn't last long playing this. Love watching this, though. Favorite game is Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. Gaze Chambers, why do you say you wouldn't last long playing this? I think you would get it. I think if you gave it an honest effort, you'd be like, all right, this game's great, and I'm into it. Maybe. I say that not really knowing anything about you, but this game's great. Dr. Sea Turtle Doctor. Dr. Sea Turtle Doctor. Wait, so did you say you used to be flowery? Flowery. Sears, you want the slurp kisses? Alright, alright. I usually don't do this for free. Ayla is still one of my favorite SNES baddies. She kind of is a baddie, dude. You can do it, says Nate Logic, waiting for that rain. Oh, he ain't here. So wait, but I can go this way, huh? Is this where I'm looking? I guess I missed him. Here I come, San Francisco. 85 viewers. Yeah, Sears, and you're half of them. Who's more buff, Karma or Frog/Dog Victory Flex? I like that you called him Dog. Yo, Toad Who Codes with a cool $5 saying unhinged tax and some appreciation for you. Put even more frogs in the chat for a Toad Who Codes. Hey, thank you so much for the unhinged tax. Hey, we got 27 squats to go. And if I do them, I'll be able to jump like a frog. I wonder if I can dunk. At this point, I've done so many squats that it has to have affected my vertical leap, you know? Or not, I don't know. Battletoad Frog. Yo, we beat Battletoads at the beginning of the year, Nate Logic. Your best ally from the future is a tractor. You're pretty a tractor too, Toad Who Codes. Toad Who Codes, more like a Toad Who Cares. If I had like some soft piano music to play there, I would have done it. Isn't it weird that Battletoads features frogs? Hey, Noble Scrunchy, what is the difference between a frog and a toad? One of them has teeth, right? Am I crazy to think that? Did I miss him? How would you rank these games for your most to least favorite? Chrono, Earthbound, Mario RPG, FF2, FF3. Damn, that's a hell of a lineup right there. So most to least favorite, huh? Damn, recency bias makes me want to put Chrono top on the top of the list. Chrono, FF3, Earthbound, Mario RPG, FF2. Alright, how much more? 205 tech points. Hey, says Nick the Frenchie. Isn't Lavos a lot like Genova? No. Maybe. Third spot is in the far northeast corner. Carl Bowen, I know about the one in the northeast, and then the one up on the upper level to the east-east. I'm sorry, well, that would be this way. Yeah, Simon D, so he's across that little hidden bridge. a solid lineup, but can't really go wrong. Love the channel. Great content. Have a great night. Yo, SNES 29. Thank you so much. That stands for Super SNES System. Lavos is almost like the Celestials in Marvel Comics. Balthazar, I have like never ever read a comic or watched a Marvel movie. So, I have an idea of what they are though, if I just imagine them being Lavos. You Smash, bro? Yo, Gage Chambers. I used to play Smash Bros. Competitively. Like, N64 was my jam for a while, and then I played Project M a whole lot. Chomped. What would be the best game for the chat to control for a stream? I'm thinking Pokemon Black and White. I am gonna do Pokemon Platinum pretty soon. But, like, I don't... Janet, that sounds cool, but, like, I don't know if that's my style here. You know what I mean? I feel like that would blow up my streams in a way that, like... how do I say this? People subscribe to me for a certain vibe. And the community. If, like, there were a lot of people, especially, like, kids, competing in the chat to spam commands and control my character and, you know, move the stream, the people who show up to my streams expecting my normal streams would absolutely not want that. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and guess that. Smash main? Gage Chambers? I'll let you guess who my main was. It was King DDD. But yeah, no, love me a Kirby. In N64, I'd be pissed, says Noble Scrunchy. That's true. You would. Yeah, in N64 I played Kirby. Also love me some NES, but I was not, like, tournament competitive with NES. I was okay with all the characters when I played. But I was good enough to win, like, local tournaments with Kirby for N64. But then when I tried Melee, I got whooped. However, when I went to Project M, which is a Brawl mod that basically takes Brawl and changes the game's mechanics so that it plays more like Melee, I loved King DDD. I love the big boys in fighting games, and they're usually not high tier. But damn, if I don't love me a penguin with a hammer? What is he? What is King DDD? Is he a penguin? He's not quite the right colors to be a penguin, maybe? Oh, baby, right on time. I'd mainly smash Snake, but I wouldn't say no to Ike or Simon or Terry. Who is Terry? Nick the Frenchie. Dendon, up to but not including running with scissors. Zachary, are we talking about Weird Al in the chat? Favorite Melee character was either DK or Link. Carl Bowen, you're alright. Love me some mid-tiers, especially the goofy ones like DK. Minecraft Steve, a close second with Banjo-Kazooie. Dream pick? Wealthy Wizard, how are you? You strong, take this. Damn, dude, you freaking strong. Yeah, no, we've met. He doesn't remember me? Been a Marth main since Melee. Yo, that's so many M's in that sentence. Donovan M. Just got off work. You still be on in like 20 minutes? Possibly. Yeah. I don't see why not. I started the stream thinking like, ain't no way I'm gonna last more than an hour on this stream, but I have. And now I'm feeling okay. Terry Bogard. Oh, King of Fighters, maybe? He's up here, I know it. I knew it. No? He's not here. So I want to say his spawn location is random, but he'll never spawn if you are too close. He'll never spawn like in your screen. Am I wrong about that? Or can he show up? Can he like if I just camp at a certain location where he will spawn? Oh, look at this. I got 2 battle groups here. I didn't know that was possible. Croaker, Amphibite, Rain Frog, and then those other things. Not enough space to display all the names. He can, says the Black Lorian. Okay, maybe I've just never seen that. You should Paper Mario Sticker Star. You know, I've never played that one. Tail Straw, how are you? Had such a huge crush on that cave lady when I was a teen. Tail Straw. Be honest. Be honest with us and yourself. Also, welcome in. On rare occasion, you can spawn where you at, but it's very inconsistent. Okay, thank you. I guess maybe I've just never seen it. Yo, we got 97 people in the chat. That's 2 years after this game was made. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And clicking that like button. Yo, 102. Yeah, Donovan, thank you. Yeah, it's been a long time since I got over 100 viewers in the chat. So thank you, everyone, for being here and bringing your dogs and cats so that they boost the view count. Yeah, Cupid Punch. So wait, did we ever answer the question about what is the difference between a frog and a toad? Stick around. Karma's great. Yo, Tailstraw. We've also got Stick in the party. Thank you for bringing us all together, Karma. Yo, Toad Who Goes, appreciate you. Look, all I did was just start playing some video games on the internet, and you cool and handsome and beautiful and funny people showed up. So it's really your fault for my channel growth, you know? It's really your fault that I'm living my life the way I am and doing well on YouTube. Well enough, anyway. Thanks, everyone. One has a sword and is sentient, and the other is an online troll of a sweetheart. Yeah, but like fundamentally, what's the difference? Oh, the sword. You just mentioned that. We making it. We making it. Oh, he's not here. Okay. We are pretty great and at fault. Gage Chambers, I like you. I don't think I've ever met somebody with the name Gage. That's your actual name? You don't have to answer that. Janet Lewis, if I play a Paper Mario... Did you hear my cat sneeze there? I was gonna say, it's gonna be... Actually, I might do the first one first, and then get to Thousand Year Door. Those are both really good games. Have you played this before, or are you new? Oh my god, Sears. Yo, thank you so much, Nick the Frenchie, for interrupting that conversation with a cool €2, saying toads are big, frogs are smaller and cuter. Alright. It's a science. Yeah, no. There is a science. Science is like frogs are cuter. Hey, thank you so much for the €2. Put the croissant in the chat. I could have sworn that one of them had teeth. I thought it was toads have teeth, and that's the difference. It is. Mom liked Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, that Gage. Ah, I see. That Gage is a real name. I'm guessing from context, because I am very smart and clever, that that's the name of one of the characters in that book. Yo, if you guessed there, I knew you would show up. At this point, wait until Mount Woe's new are no longer worth it. Wait until Mount Woe. Once you kill Magus in 600G. Yeah, so, Vigas there, but what I'm doing, though, is I want to learn the Charm ability before I go up to Mount Woe. I want to do that before. Because can't you steal some cool helmets from those, crazy fire and ice dogs on the way up there? The beasts? Toads croak when you tell them bad jokes. Frogs just hop away. Yo, Simon D, I thought you were gonna rhyme there. 1,000-Year Door slaps. Rock Kupo? People say that like it's a good thing, and it is. Oh, it slaps? Yeah, but like in a very pleasant and you know, consensual way. But like if you say that about a person, like watch out, she slaps. That's alarming. Not gonna lie, Chapter 5 of TTYD is the best Paper Mario chapter in my opinion. I don't remember which chapter is which, Janet Lewis. Is that the one when you're stuck on the island with Bobbery? Absolutely good steals. Yeah, and Malthazar, like, I don't think I've ever gotten them before. So, we're trying it. We're trying something new. Oh, it is? I just guessed. There's no one modding. Use all caps. Sears? That doesn't really butter my biscuit. Just throwing that out there. 1,000-Year Door remake looks beautiful. It makes me cry. I didn't play the remake for some reason. I guess I just got caught up playing, you know, other games and stuff. Mermaid cap. I see. How far away are we? Okay, actually not that bad. Racism in video games? Wait, Zachary, what are we talking about? Marley and Isla have a... Or is it Ayla? I said Ayla like all my life, and then I met someone who said Isla, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. They have a charm, a combo charm. Yeah, that's what I've been told. And it's used to get some good rare items, but I don't know. Sorry, KJ, I'll stick to wordplay to keep your biscuit buttered. Yo, Sears? Yo, put the biscuits in the chat. Double charm. Triple charm. Monster charm. I think it just increases the success rate of stealing. Gary and H, I know, 113 watching. 113 probably people watching at that. Maybe a couple bots. But welcome, mostly humans, I assume. Thanks for watching. My name is KarmaJolt, and we're playing Chrono Trigger on the Super SNES system, which is definitely what it's called. More like so he gets the caps. I'll cap you, Sears. I can die happy if Paper Mario is added for next Smash. That'd be neat. Partly human, Gage Chambers. Racism, there's literally a frog. Hey, Logic, wait, what started this conversation? Alright, and we're just trying to get enough tech points to learn the charm ability for, prehistoric cat girl lady. They were racing cars. Ah, I see. Frogs are not human. Gage Chambers? Be weird if they were. This one is, though, kind of. He talks and stuff, and he used to be a human. Alright, let's wait for the rain here. You can charm my ability. Wait, what, Sears? I have been. Damn. That route covers 2 out of 3 of the spawn locations for the new, and we're getting unlucky with it. Getting a little unlucky with it. But that's how hunting goes. This game needs a boost system like the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. What was that about, Donovan M? I didn't play any of those. What's the boost system? She just like bites a frog and is not worried about getting any sort of disease from that. Would you say you're taking a new route? Sears? Just for you. The frog this city deserves. Dendon Tucker says, what do you think of AI, KarmaJolt? Hate it. Hate it. Anything that needs a data center to operate, don't bring that around me. Let's go this way. By pressing X, you can boost and reach top speeds. That if you have enough rings. Thank you, Nick DeFrenchie. Can increase your money, exp, and AP/JP by up to 4x. And enable auto battle. Oh, is it just like a cheat mode you can activate? Being like, speed this part up. Honestly, don't mind that. For a lot of people who have like, this is like their 50th time playing a Final Fantasy game, they're like, I just want to get to a certain part, you know? Frog's got a sword that the Master Sword would be jealous of. Wait, the Master Sword would be jealous of this sword? Hashtag Sears raid. Sears? I've been saying that when we go to Mega Harp streams. Alright, New, where you at? Alright. Be over there. Found him. Oh, it lets you adjust the acquisition of Gil XP, etc. I see. I see. So you can get like, you can just give yourself, just set it to like double X mode. Ah. $200 billion experience. Yo, we learned water too. Pop that grape. Nate Logic, out of context? I would've. Alright, let's put somebody aside from Frog in here. I'm sorry, the goo. Let's put Human in. Actually, wait, so who's learned the most techs? Yeah, it looks like that's it. Haven't even learned Heal Beam with this guy yet. Samus is at 1 HP. Nero Let's Plays with the hashtag Nero Raid. Hey, welcome in. That's hot, says Zachary. Yo, Top Hat Cat! Welcome in. There's a cat right here on my desk, if you'd like to see. Dang it, Tiny Cat. Stop blocking the chat. I'm trying to read it. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. What were we playing tonight? Tiny Cat, I might need you to move so I can read the chat. Hold on. I'll move the webcam again. In just a second. Tiny Cat's smacking his face into it. Yo, is that another Nick the Frenchie donation? Hey, thank you so much for the cool €2 saying, I'm here to make new friends. Oh my god. Put Le Croissant in the chat for Nick the Frenchie. I was streaming Deltarune Chapter 2. That might have been the best one. I think that might have been the funniest one, anyway. Hey, let's add that $2. Let's add that €2 to the reps counter. Oh my god, Tiny Cat is reaching out and putting his little pawsies on my hand, being like, hey, can you pet me? Tiny Cat? He's getting pets. Newgrounds was a cool website. Nero Let's Plays? Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much, by the way. Doing great today. I went on a lovely date for the first time in a while. So I'm feeling pretty darn good. To the arcade bar. And also, we got sushi. With the lovely Genevieve B, who some of you know, some of you have seen her in the chat. Oh, I thought that was him for a second. Wait, so, like, where the F is he? I thought, someone said that you might be able to see him from that little ledge up there, but maybe I'm wrong. Baldur's Night. So your other dates weren't lovely? Sears, don't you give me that. I've had enough of that in my life. Is Gen B like a Discord? No, she's like a puppy, Sears. At least you get to go on dates. Nick the Frenchie, one singular day. But look, Nick the Frenchie, you know who's always going to be here for you? Is Tiny Cat. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tiny Cat. His freaking eyes. Nick the Frenchie, weren't you just telling us about how you went on a date the other day? Yeah, Den and Tucker, I wish we could summon her. Alright, just checking. Tiny Cat's so cute. Yo, Nero Let's Plays. And he knows it, too. So he knows he can just sit here with his little mustache, farming donations, while I work my butt off by playing video games. It's a date, duh, that's how days work. Carl Bowen, all in a day's work. Nick DeFrenchie, you behave. And if anything, it was a sushi call. It is a hard life being a gamer, truly. Gage Chambers. I have put a lot of work into this YouTube channel. And I realize that it sounds privileged. I mean, I am. I mean, I realize that it's a privilege to be able to play video games on the internet as your living, you know? Not that I'm making, like, a ton of money from it, but I'm doing well enough. But, like, when I look back on it, I really did put thousands and thousands of hours into this YouTube channel, you know? Top Hat Cat, he knows it, too. Sorry, but sushi is bleh. Donovan? I love it. Don't sell yourself short. You're multitasking like crazy. Gage Chambers? You're right. Let's do 20 squats. Hey, thanks for the donations, everybody. We got 40 pounds of weight. And let's do a set of 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I love that he runs away after it rains. Whew. Thanks for the reps, everybody. Yeah, he was kind of doing a little rain dance there. But he looked stressed about it. Honestly, I feel bad. All right. You strong. Here, take. We took. Is he back? We're making it. Dang it. He's not here. Feel the burn. I do, Nate Logic. So can you sleep at an inn around here anywhere? Also, wait a second. If I go back here, does the guy let me rename my characters yet? No, they're not here. Okay, okay, okay. Clam chowder soup, on the other hand, that I could go for. Simon D? I used to like clam chowder, and now it doesn't really butter my biscuit anymore, so to speak. Love shrimp and oysters. Had some of those today. Raw, steamed, or fried. But can no longer stomach crab legs after an unfortunate episode when I was younger. Oh, Carl Bowen. That does sound unfortunate. Simon, the red or the white kind? Yo, Zachary, is that an Ace Ventura reference? Sears! With the cool $2 saying, I'm weak, here, give. Everyone put a chair in the chat for Sears. Appreciate you. Newgrounds, neurons activated. I definitely remember Metal Gear Awesome. Shoutouts to, Ego Raptor. Aaron Hansen, that is. I'm gonna pause for a second because YouTube is telling me that the stream is stuttering. Are we good? Are we live? Seems okay. YouTube lying to me. Gage Chambers, you behave. Oh my gosh. That was dumb and the funny somehow. The best kind of humor. I'm proud of that super. There is stuttering. It's a stutter, stutter. Like Joe featuring Mystical. Remember that song from 2002? Oh, Scud X, it was looping for you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, every... I don't know what to do. Yeah, no, my internet seems to be going nuts right now. Yeah, it's not... It's... Sorry about that. Google's saying you're having too much fun. That's probably it. New? Dang it. 2 francs. YouTube bandwidth messing up. Okay, well, I really only planned on streaming for like an hour tonight, and we went for like a good hour and 40 or so. So, why don't we continue this grind next time? I am real close, right? We need 69 tech points to learn the charm ability. All right, well, if that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. So let's get out here and save the game. We'll come back to this next time. Oh, you know what? And just because, we'll get to save number 69 there. John B. Let's do these 13 squats. ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, all right. Okay. I think we've had enough fun for tonight, but why don't we go ahead and raid my guy Megaharv? He's probably live streaming right now, all right? Let's see who's live. Let's do a stream raid. And thank you so much for the squats, everybody. All right, who is live right now? Nobody? Dang. Wait a second. Kink is live. All right, everybody, let's raid my friend Kink, who's playing Perfect Dark on N64.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a link to his stream in the chat right now, and we're gonna get in there, and we're all gonna say hashtag me raid like this when we get to his channel. Sears, excellent suggestion. All right, everybody, I put the link to his stream in the chat. Eric of Skull Island. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, you're catching me right as I'm signing off, but let's go raid my friend Kink, who is streaming right now. And when you get in there, put hashtag me raid. But I am going to sign off the stream and hang out in his stream for maybe like 10-15 minutes before I go to freaking bed. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for watching me play a whole bunch of Chrono Trigger. And until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great.